Let's talk about the candlestick, especially in the Old Testament, and how it points to Jesus. Exodus chapter 25, verses 31 through 32. And you shall make a candlestick of pure gold. Of beaten work shall the candlestick be made. His shaft and his branches, his bowls, his knops, and his flowers shall be of the same. And 6 branches shall come out of the sides of it, 3 branches on one side and 3 on the other. Now, it says their knops, their branches, they shall all be of the same. It shall all be one beaten work of pure gold, right? And you shall make the 7 lamps thereof, and they shall light the lamps thereof, that they may give light over against it. Exodus chapter 27, verses 20 says, And you shall command the children of Israel that they bring thee pure olive oil beaten for the light, to cause the lamp to burn always. Now, Zechariah chapter 4, verses 2 through 3. This is the vision that Zechariah had of the high priest, which we know is Jesus. This was a vision of the coming of Jesus. And I said, I have looked, and behold, a candlestick of all gold, with a bowl upon the top of it, and his 7 lamps thereon, and 7 pipes to the 7 lamps, and which are upon the top thereof, and 2 olive trees by it, one upon the right side of the bowl, and the other on the left. Now, Zechariah chapter 4, verses 12 through 14. What be these 2 olive branches, which through the 2 golden pipes empty the golden oil out of themselves? These are the 2 anointed ones that stand by the Lord of the whole earth. So all of this, even back to Exodus, it was pointing to Jesus. It was all symbolic. All right, now Isaiah chapter 13, verses 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man more than the golden wedge of Ophir. Now, Revelation chapter 1, verses 13 through 16. And in the middle of the 7 candlesticks, one like the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, with a girt about the paps, with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. And he had in his right hand 7 stars, and a sword, and a 2-edged sword went forth from his mouth. And his countenance was as the sunshine in his strength, right? So we know this is Jesus. In Revelation chapter 1, verses 20, the mystery of the 7 stars which you saw in my right hand, and the 7 golden candlesticks. The seven stars are the angels of the 7 churches, and the 7 candlesticks you saw are the 7 churches. Now, remember in Exodus, the children of Israel were commanded to bring the oil to keep the lamp lit always. And then you saw in Zechariah how 2 of the branches from the olive trees emptied themselves of oil, right? We know that the oil keeps the lamp burning. Now let's go to in the next video, we're going to pick up in Matthew chapter 25.